Speaker, may I begin by welcoming the honourable member for Gedling to his post as Shadow Secretary of State. Look forward to working with him. He has good experience of Northern Ireland, and I'm sure we will have useful exchanges in the weeks and months ahead. Can I welcome what the Secretary of State has said today in the House? And the murder of Pat Finucane in my constituency was an atrocious, terrible, despicable crime. And every person involved, either in carrying out that murder or complicit in it, deserves to be brought to justice. Let there be no mistake or equivalence on that issue. But the Secretary of State, will he accept that across Northern Ireland, on all sides, amongst reasonable people, they agree that the idea of more costly, open-ended inquiries into these types of crime are simply not reasonable? Not least on the grounds of expense, but because it's been proved they don't bring closure, and because they elevate certain crimes above others. And the Secretary of State's already referred to the fact that over 3,000 people have been murdered, thousands of them in the security forces. And we owe it to all the victims to ensure that their murders and their deaths are all investigated, and their relatives are all equally cherished, and that there is justice for everyone. And there must be, in going forward, an absolute assurance to those who have died that the interests of terrorists and those who carried out terrorism are not elevated to the same status as those who protected communities and who were totally innocent.
Well, I'm grateful to the Right Honourable Member for his comments and welcoming our proposals, and I also admire his wholehearted denunciation of this terrible crime. I agree with you. I think the approach of the Historical Inquiries team, treating every one of these appalling deaths, 3,268 deaths is a dreadful number, but treating every one of these deaths in an equal manner, trying, some cases with great difficulty, as there's limited evidence, limited forensics, no DNA, whatever, but I do admire the consistent record of satisfaction they give to the families who've received reports so far, and I think that is the correct approach.